Alright guys, so welcome to today's review episode. Right here in today's review episode, we will of course review your work. So if you want to hand in your work, make sure to join the Discord server, links in the description, and to post your stuff and your creations. Also, always check out the announcement channel so that you guys know when I'm looking for new creations, so just join the Discord server to stay updated. And let's start with today's episode by taking a look at this one. So this footage was handed in by Raven Odin. You guys might know him from one of the past videos where we have seen the transformation, or at least a sneak peek of the transformation. So what we have seen was literally just a dummy with some particles around it, and yeah. But we're not here to hate, we are here to give him some suggestions, some ideas, improvements whatsoever. And I think that this video really shows how he has improved from the last review episode to now. But let's take a look into it. All right. So, first of all, you guys can see that he has now scripted a full transformation, all right? That's very, very good. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I don't know why, but this whole thing reminds me of 2016 Dragon Ball Z games on Roblox. Have you guys played those? Because I did, and it really, really reminds me of them. So the way how the transformation is done. Let's take a look into the transformation. So we have a bunch of meshes right here appearing. So we have two ring meshes and one sphere. They expand, they turn transparent over time, and they fade away. And then we also have this cool camera movement. So where the camera's focused on your player, and then I think that the field of view just expands. Okay, so I first of all thought that the C-frame or that the transition or the tween whatsoever makes you zoom out by changing the C-frame so that your camera position just moves backwards. But I think that this has to do with the field of view. And yeah. Also the hair changes. So we have this Son Goku hair, and then we have this different hairstyle. I don't know if this is Super Saiyan 4 hair, but I think that this whole transformation is a customized one, so it is not canon whatsoever. Also, we should talk about these dummies. I don't know what this is supposed to be, so this is probably some kind of passive, so a passive effect of this customized transformation right here. But all those real dummies, so character models, which just they're not. So this is a particle. Yeah, this is a particle. All right, yeah, that's a particle. One more thing. So after this transformation happens, we have a bunch of particles right here appearing, and yeah, that's basically it with the description of this transformation right here. So first of all, a good improvement from what we have seen in the past review video of your transformation right here. So you have now turned this into a script, which is very good. But I've already said that this looks like a 2016 gameplay, so 2016 Dragon Ball Z gameplay on Roblox. And for me personally, so that's first of all nothing bad, okay? So this doesn't necessarily mean that the animation or the transformation itself is not good. The transformation is good, but there are of course some things you can always improve, and those things are, so when you take a look at other people's transformations, for example, they do not only use meshes, they also use particles to create those kind of, yeah, to create various effects. Okay, so maybe instead of using a sphere which expands, you could use some kind of particle which does that as well. So just a suggestion. I'm not really an effect designer whatsoever, but I've seen people being really good at using particles to just represent some transformation effects right here. But also, I don't know if it is missing or it is just your idea of this customized transformation are some kind of bolts, okay, so around the player, and you could perfectly do this with particles, And yeah, one more thing, we didn't talk about our sounds. So you guys are unable to hear sounds because I've disabled them because of copyright. But there are sounds, and the sounds fit perfectly. So when the transformation is done, another sound is being played, and this sound perfectly fits into this transformation thing right here. So overall, very decent. First of all, very good improvement from what we have seen in the last video. So shout out to you, Raven Odin. Thanks for handing this in. And yeah, we are waiting for more footage, and yeah, let's move on with the next one. So this next footage right here is by Dingle Dongle, aka Boss MERTO Imposter. So this guy has been threatening me in my Discord to join the Discord, guys, to, you know, witness some funny chats right here. So this dude is, yeah, one funny dude right here. But yeah, shout out to you, although you have been insulting me, but yeah. So he wants me to review this island right here, okay? First of all, we can tell that this island is not done yet, but it looks cool because it has a unique style, in my opinion. So let's first of all talk about the materials which have been used. So I'm not really sure if I can tell what kind of materials are used because we are witnessing everything right here from a far distance, but from this angle, it seems that the grass, for example, isn't using the grass material, but some kind of smooth plastic maybe, so that kind of material. The same goes for the buildings right here, so for those windmills as well, and for a dock right here as well. And I think that this just overall, you know, brightens up the game and just conveys a funny and a happy mood. And I think that this is pretty important when you know, just want to make the users who play the game feel good while playing it. Okay, so that's all I have to say to the style. Apart from that, we have a bunch of windmills placed around this island right here. And yeah, I don't know where this is going, so I don't know what kind of things you still want to add, but by looking at those areas right here, those spots, I can tell that you probably want to add some more buildings around these, or maybe some bandits right here. What we can also see are some rocks and this kind of those type of buildings. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but yeah, probably just a building. Right here we have a quest NPC, so around those rocks. I think that, yeah, so the NPC is marked with, I don't know if this is an exclamation mark or question mark or just an arrow pointing towards the quest NPC. But yeah, overall, it looks nice. Nice style. I really like the style. And it has a lot of potential, so just keep going and, you know, make the best out of it. And also keep us updated on this. So once this is done, just ping me again, post it in your creations, and I'll make sure to make another review episode on this one. With that being said, thanks. Okay, let's move on to the last thing right here. And this is a light mirror kick. I don't know how you call these type of moves, but yeah, let's just take a look into it. So by Dino J, shout out to you. Yeah, I remember this guy had some Asian symbols in his name, so I couldn't really tell his name. Sorry for that. But yeah, Dino J, shout outs to you. Credits to him. Burn damage, final remake. Burn damage edit. Okay. Okay. Smooth effect. Alright. Okay. So he's probably gonna show some more of that, but let's just move on. So, first of all, I like this light mirror kick itself, so I really like it. So he's like putting at this direction right here, and then the attack just continues to go to that spot. So what happens is that we have a bunch of light mirrors appearing, and then, you know, this beam goes from here, is mirrored here, and then just so on, until it reaches that spot and then just hits straight down to the spot itself. I really like how the mirrors appear and disappear. And I really like how this move looks. I really like it, like, for real. Wait. So we have the last mirror right here. Okay, it hits that. Then the player is automatically teleported to that spot. And then we have this light kick and the kick looks amazing as well. We have some very nice particles right here, so some glow effects. So this shiny particle effect right here. We have those spheres. We have this sphere right here itself also appearing. We have some ground shock waves. And Raven Odin, if you're watching this, so I was like giving you some tips on using effects. So that's one way on how you could mix meshes with particles. So how this guy has done it. So he still has this sphere mesh, but he also has particles, you know. So you could try to combine both of these for your transformation as well. Then we have some other meshes right here, some ring meshes which just expand in size and which fade away. Overall, very nice effects. I really like it. Now let's talk about this burn effect. So first of all, it is very nice that you have added the burn effect. That's very cool. But let me give you some suggestions on that, okay? So you guys cannot hear the sound, but the sound is very, very repetitive. I'm gonna add a link to all of these footages in the description so you can take a look into it yourself. And the sound of this is very, very repetitive. Maybe try to change the sound to something longer and not so repetitive. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the burn damage, at least in my opinion, kicks in too late. So the burn damage has to kick in now. Now, after this explosion is done. But when does it kick in? It kicks in after 1 or 2 seconds later. Alright? So maybe improve on that. But apart from that, the move is amazing. I really like it. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for handing this in, guys. See ya in the next video.